morning. I don't want my phone to die, so I'm going to plug it in. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Closer. Hi, TJ Meeks. How's it going? Hi, Random Collector. How's it going? Oh, thank you, Jasmine, for wishing me happy birthday. Happy birthday. I say that too, happy birthday, instead of, how it's supposed to be. I couldn't sleep in. My shoulder and my hips were achy. I think I slept on them wrong, so I couldn't sleep. So I first tried moving and stuff, and I'm like, oh, man, can I just get up? I hope so. Good morning, BJ Hunton. How's it going? Starting off the day right with coffee. I went to T&T yesterday and bought lots of Chinese dumplings. And I went to Costco and I got some more dumplings there too. And my normal cream milk cat food key litter stuff. Coffee. You still have your cold there, Jasmine? Ford Van Man was wondering where you were, and I'm like, I think she's still sick with that Mexican flu that your sister or sister-in-law brought you back. Have you gone to the doctors yet? Or are you as stubborn as I am? Coffee. Nectar of the gods. I love the big mugs, but they get heavy, especially first thing in the morning. I'm like, oh. I don't like going back and forth. No way on earth I go anywhere with them. But I always have antibiotics on file because I have... Ugh. Yeah, so you're more likely to go to the doctors and get sicker by catching something else. Well, at least you have getting some antibiotics in you. But hopefully it's the right ones, or... Because I think certain antibiotics are better for certain things. Well, that's why I was worried when I was at the hospital with my daughter this weekend for the fracture on her elbow. All these people with masks and stuff, and I'm like, we're more likely to get the flu or whatever while we're here than we are anywhere else. And there were some people, I'm like, if you just have a cold, like, going to the hospital is not necessarily the smartest move, but, I mean, normally we would just go to the clinic, and then we could go and get x-rays actually within walking distance of my house. But on Sundays, it's not open. I don't even think the x-ray place is open on Saturday, or it might be only open on the weekend, like in the morning, but she hurt herself Saturday night, so, yeah, it's bad. Did I hear... I'll get back to the show here. So I'm coughing not because I have a cold. I'm coughing because I think the coffee is like give me phlegm or something. It's not. Did you hear a Quebec mom died from the flu? She went to 4 hospitals. Ugh, that is awful. So it must be a really bad flu strain. Trying to. Yeah, so far we've been lucky not getting necessarily the flu. We had sinus colds here, and we've been getting bad headaches. I don't know, the air pressures and stuff really been. Uh, well, the hospitals aren't bad, but the problem is everybody going to the hospital instead of going to a clinic or to their doctor, where there's a smaller waiting room, like trying to make an appointment. When people go to the hospitals for not urgent care, they get overrun, and they only we only saw an actual doctor for 10 minutes. Like, we saw a nurse for a bit, and like the nurse did the treatment and stuff, but there was literally there was a family and a kid that was after us that saw our doctor that we saw, went to the regular hospital instead of Chio. That's fine, but they just had like an earache. I'm like, you could have, and this was on Sunday when the clinics were open during the day. I'm like, the clinics are open. You can go to a clinic. You'd more likely spend less time going to the clinic than anywhere else, you know? Oh, my computer's going weird. Okay, tap here for the comment. My mom on emergent and the story she tells me, trust me, you don't go to the hospital unless you really have to. Yeah. Man went and he could not breathe. They sent him home. Oxygen or anything? Well, the hospitals here, they will treat you. If you have the flu, there's not. Well, it depends on they'll give you antibiotics and send you home because you're usually better at going to the going home and taking meds and being self-contained and not being around other sick people. The lady that was in Quebec, the fact that she went to 4 different hospitals, if she had went back to the same hospital, the record would be on file that she had been there before. Like, when we went on Sunday and then they called us back on Monday to come back in because the radiologist saw some stuff. Hi, Ford Van Man. That don't in Canada. What, BJ, are you in Canada or in the States? But I was saying, if you went back to the same hospital, they'd see, oh, you were here yesterday. If you came back and you came back again, then they would try and do like whatever they had sent you home with. They would try something else because the flu and stuff isn't here in Canada. I guess it depends on the hospitals too and how overrun they are. Right? I don't know why she went to 4. She is a mom of young kids. Yeah, a completely senseless death. But sometimes, I mean, like the Spanish flu, the plague was a flu. You know, these flus that are like were back hundreds of years ago. They could still come back because there's like hundreds of different strains. The problem is we're using antibiotics, which does help, but it makes the flus stronger. And there's some strains of different bugs that antibiotics can't kill. So you have to let them run their course, and sometimes that and that really sucks for people who have an immune compromised system. It's holding on. Yeah, and flu can be viral. Exactly. Like, there's no really treatment for the cold other than, like, dealing with it. You're... Yes, he asked me to do a little thing to, a few second thing for when he turned 1,000 subscribers. So I guess he hit 1,000 subscribers overnight, or that. I have to still check it out. But I'm like, yay! I'm at 890. Yes, go. So I get a viral, and within 3 days, I know if it goes bacterial, which is secondary infection to me. Oh yeah, has one lung. Ugh. Hi, Purple or Blue TV. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I know I'm so close. I'm so happy. And when I do hit 1,000, I will do a giveaway of some maple syrup and some other maple products and send that to whoever. I have to figure out there's something online that can do a random pick person, and I would do that. Yes, I'm 43 today. Hopefully I don't look 43. Had to think for a second, like, what year is it? So, without the steroids, I have to take... Oh, so you have to... Do you have to take steroids? My dad used to have to take steroids for one of his many ailments, which always meant that he was easy to catch colds and flus, but also the steroids he took made his skin like paper thin. So, you and I might bump into a corner of a coffee table. He would cut his, and he'd bruise and bleed. If he, and that was awful. Hi, Girl Gams. Thanks for the birthday wishes. On the right side, I did find 2 farmers that will sell me bales of straw. How much bales? So, can you tell me what the difference between hay and straw is? I think it's the same thing, but one is like fresher, and one's like nutritious. No, just put it this way. Okay, first, I slept. Hay is for eating and straw is for baking. But is it the same product? Like, is it still... Like, is straw like hay that's been shaken the grains off of it? See, I'm a say girl. I kind of thought, because when people want a bale of hay for like Halloween and stuff like that, I think they want a bale of straw. Well, straw would be second cut of the plant. But it's the same plant, right? So one, they cut it for hay, for the food, and then the second time they cut it for straw. Like, oh, okay. See, I don't. So straw. So they cut the oat plants for oats, and then the leftovers is straw. Because I knew that straw wasn't for eating. Straw was for bedding, but I thought it was like the same. Like, one is like the top part of the plant, and one is like the bottom part of the plant. Yep, good old gold straw. You think of for scarecrow. Okay, you need it for the ducks for bedding, for like they don't freeze their butts off. Don't forget to share the love in here. Yeah, because of course their doo-doo probably has a whole bunch of bugs and stuff in it that you don't want them to transfer and all that fun stuff. Good morning, Oreo. Oh, thank you. Yes, she's so cute. That's why we keep her. Yes, she's funny. She has her own channel, but most of her stuff, she does some singing and some drama stuff. Most of her videos, though, are purposely black because she puts the camera down. Because otherwise, we gotta figure out how to set up the camera so that she can do it so it's pointing at her. But yeah, I will find it. Just a second. I will put the link once I get to it. I put her link in one of the singing videos, but yeah, just gotta find it. Give me a minute. My computer is being a bit slow for some strange reason. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you could show her draw with vector videos, so she could set up the camera and all you see is her hands. My daughter's not necessarily camera shy, but since she can't see, she can't point the camera all the time at her face, and so she's tried it before, and she's got like nose and eyeball or whatever, and she said people be freaked out for that. I'm like, okay, so she tends to just turn the camera upside down, so it's just recording her audio. But and her camera is just her phone. So I'm gonna work with her to at least be able to set it up like this, so she could do it. Yes. What is it? What she wants to do? Draw with Bektor. 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 Oh, he's a really good artist. Oh, come on. I think it's going slow. Good morning, NKY Homestead. How's it going? Please share the love. Wait, Victor. Bektor. Beektor. Oh, and your kids have their own channel. That is cool. Hi, Poplar Picker. Thanks, Romero. Share the love. Because that's what we like it here. Oh, thank you, Poplar Picker. So far, I couldn't sleep because my hips and shoulder were hurt, and so I decided I'd start live streaming early. And I grabbed coffee because I'm up. Hey, Ford Van Man, how's it going? Hi, Trendy Gal. Wow, there's 11 in here. I feel so loved. I don't know what I have exactly planned. Other than I picked up Chinese dumplings at TNT, so I'm going to be doing those for lunch, supper. Might go to the movies and go and see Black Panther. That looked interesting. Depends on... We had freezing rain here yesterday. I was really slippery when I got home from doing Costco and TNT. Like, I almost slipped and killed myself. So, depends on how the weather is out there. Right now... I'm just trying to find her. But I don't know what hubby has planned. I know there's a box that looks like a cake in the fridge. And I didn't buy it, so... And there's going to be presents. Difficult. My team worried about the background. She wants me to decorate her room. You know what you do? So I've seen some people, they just literally put a sheet or colored paper or whatever behind them. Which I'm like, that's neat. I'm trying to find the channel now. Just bear with me for a second. My brain is having problems. Maybe it's just Mad Hatter. The problem with being subscribed to a bunch of people is I put them in alphabetical order. But LMNO, before N. And it's hard to scroll. 29 plus shipping and handling. 43. I was born in 75. As long as I don't look my age, hopefully I look a little bit younger. I'm fine. Why? I'm just wondering if YouTube unsubscribed me because I can't find her. I'm gonna have to go to my videos. This is weird. Well, have a great day, BJ. Thanks for popping by and saying hi and wishing me happy birthday. So, yeah, my youngest just asked me what we have planned. I'm like, I don't know. Might go to the movies. We're going to do dumplings. Hadn't really... I don't know. Hubby asked me what I had planned. I'm like, well, I don't know. What do you have planned? But see, I don't think I get past 25. That's why I say 29 plus shipping and handling. And when I'm closer to 50, I'll say 39 plus shipping and handling. I think I'll stay at 39. I think at some point I'll just stay at 39 forever. Thank you, Ford Van Man. Hubby gave me extra money yesterday to go buy dumplings and that. And I went with my friend that I normally do groceries with, and we checked out 3 out of the 4 thrift stores. We didn't go to Bibles for Missions on Maryville, just because where it was located, we've had to go a bit out of the way, but we checked out St. Vincent de Paul, which they had some awesome sales on there. They had 25, 50, and 75% off on different colored sticker like tags, and I got some things for my kids. I was looking for myself because I need to get some more tops that are not summer ones. I'm having my 26th birthday, annual 25th birthday this summer. I'm having my 26th annual 25th birthday. Okay, so you're 51. So you're re-celebrating 25. Is that what you're saying? Oh, my nose is itchy. Hi, Miss Ford Van Man. Thank you. Yeah, I stopped 25. My mom kept on saying she was perpetually 13. I'm like, I'm sorry, you can't pass for 13. And I go, why 13? And she goes, well, 13 was a good age because she was old enough to do a lot of things and be left alone and all that stuff, but she didn't have the responsibilities of an adult. I'm like, fair enough. But I would think 16 would be a better age because then you could drive. But, well, you could drive if you had a license. Let's put it that way. And where? Good morning, everybody. Anybody popped in? No, that's not what I want to do. Hello, Anna. This is when my life changed, so I will try to hold on to that. Hopefully changed for the good. I had my kids at 26 and 27. So 25 I was still kidless. But I just can't think of myself not being a mom. For the good. Everything before 25 was struggle. Okay. There we go. So, there we go. Is Oreo still on here? This is my daughter's channel if you want to check her out. I'm just, the videos, some of them are black, so, and that, but you just hear the audio, and that's what she's done purposely. And then other things has been some drama that she had at music camp where they learned monologues and drama and singing. She'll be putting some more stuff up there. So, thank you. Gotta drag the hose out, water the duck, so I'm going to take you with me. Oh, awesome, thank you. this. Awesome. So what is everybody else doing today? Put sand down. Well, that's what I had to do yesterday. I had to, like, for my friend's car, I had to get out of the car, which I almost, like, killed myself. And then I got to the front step, and I grabbed the sand, and I just shook it to the car, and then came back, and then grabbed the things I had in the car. So, I'm hoping it's not going to be still cold and freeze what was out there. Because it was ice and water. Like, it wasn't... There was a little tiny part of time where it was like freezing rain, where it was freezing onto the cars and stuff. But not much. And then it warmed up, so that there was just water on the ice. Scary. Yeah. Oh, awesome, awesome poplar picker. She doesn't produce often, but that's also because we're trying to figure out how she can do it. She does wonderful singing. She sings soprano, and she's very, very dramatic. She would love to be she wants to be a writer, and she has like 4 books on the go that she's writing. Like, they actually have chapters, and they're like sci-fi fantasy type. And she likes to sing. But I told her she also has, and she's good at math and science and stuff like that. So I said that she has to go to school and get a degree or diploma in something that she can get a job in that pays a decent wage, so that she can have something that pays the bills, so that she can be a writer or singer or whatever. Because those jobs, being a writer or singer, you don't get paid until you're really good, until somebody finds you or whatever. And the music that she likes to sing is not everyday fare. So she likes, like, she's in the choir, so she sings choral music, but she likes singing Gaelic, like Enya type music, or just very non-traditional. Gonna get heavy tonight. Might get the drone out Sunday morning. Ooh, cool. Well, exactly. Like, I mean, we'll try and support it as much as we can, but we want her to also be self-sufficient too. And, for example, since she's blind, the largest employer of persons with disability is the government, and to get into the government you have to have a college or university degree and be bilingual for most jobs. So, and when, so, and if she's really, she loves math and science and stuff like that, she would do really well in a lot of the fields there. And she's really good with technology too. Like, she's really good with her phone and tablet and her Braille note and all that stuff. So she's just getting better at doing Braille and that, making it faster. Awesome. Yeah, we have a little tiny helicopter. I think it's this big. The little 4-wheel things. That's not a drone like you have. We have a hard enough time trying to fly that little thing. I'm always worried, like, with people who have drones and they put a camera on there. If you don't fly it very well and it crashes, you crash your camera. Like, oh yeah, because I have this little camera. That's why I do my videos on that. I produce videos since, I think, July or August we got it for our trip. Oh, hi, Michelle. How's it going? Yes. It's your hubby's birthday. Awesome. Awesome. Another February 24th. Amanda M., whenever she comes in here, it's her birthday too. She's just much younger than me. But yeah, this is an ape man. It's like a little GoPro. Like I have a little plastic, like we bought it because it had a little plastic case that you can put underwater and take videos or take pictures. Um, Unfortunately, we didn't really learn how to play with it before we went on our trip. So my videos are not great from that. I still have to find, I have a file of I put them all in, and I still have to edit them and put them together and stuff. But that was last summer. As I said, I'm a person with ADD. I like to do things about 90%, but not finished. Like laundry is my bane of existence. Let's hit the ground. Cool. That's cool. See, I don't have a drone. I think that would be kind of cool. Um, but I'd be worried like with cameras. I mean, we paid, I don't know, we didn't pay a lot for it, but exactly, not like that's why I said like both my girls have to go to post-secondary education, whether it's a trade school, college, university, whatever. They need to have some sort of piece of paper, um, in something, okay? Because here in Canada, even if you're working, say for example, you're working at McDonald's or Tim Hortons or whatever, to be a manager, you usually have to have some sort of diploma, or you know, they'll put as a requirement. Like here, to, like for here to be a garbage person, like to drive in the truck and stuff, you have to have your high school. Where are all these people that dropped out of high school? Like if they got a job before, like if they've been out of high school, and, say 20 years ago, they managed to get in with the be a janitor or whatever. Because I know a few of the janitors at the school, they don't have their high school or that. But to get into being a janitor or to be a garbage person driving a truck, or like jobs that you thought, oh, if you don't have your high school, you can get a job, or being like sewer maintenance or whatever, like these jobs, you have to have actually your high school, and they recommend that you have some sort of you know post-secondary education. And I'm like, that's for like the jobs that people don't necessarily want. It's jobs that they're ended up cleaning up after other people. you know there's very few people that want those jobs. They usually have to take those jobs, and they usually end up enjoying their jobs, like um, eventually and stuff like that, but they usually have to because of circumstances, right? And I'm like, wow, that's what you need to get. And they get paid well. Like they have unions and stuff, and so they get paid well. Um, Actually, the janitor at the high school, they get paid. They get paid more than what I was getting paid, and I have a diploma. And I'm like, because of their unions, like they're getting paid $25 an hour. I'm like, damn, that's good. Especially with minimum wage net. Well, minimum wage then was $10, 10 something an hour. Hi, Miss Kathy Reeds. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Hi, Transit Vandors. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I hope so too. My hubby's really good. He is definitely the romantic, and he's definitely good at giving gifts. I suck at giving gifts. Yes, a drone that goes fast that literally screams. Ford Van Bent's one has a drone that literally screams. Sounds like my dryer, my washer, when it does the high spin cycle, goes. It sounds like an airplane taking off. Yeah. No, my husband. I can't wait. Cause see, the problem was I didn't really give him any ideas. But see, my husband's really good. As you've seen in some of my videos, squirrel, ADHD, shiny, something I'm interested in. He takes mental note. Like he's the planner person, of mental note of things that I mention. Oh, that looks nice, or that looks. Hi, Fabio, the supporter. How's it going? And so throughout the year, he takes note of these things. So at Christmas time, I got spoiled, and all the things throughout the year that I had mentioned I wanted to try, he purchased. Like, I mean, I got Instant Pot, I got um, um, some wonderfully new casserole dishes, because I said that I need more casserole dishes, because I was doing some more freezer meals, and I'd rather do it in the casserole dish and then freeze it and then put it in the oven, then or at least freeze it in the casserole dish and then package it up. So I still had the casserole dish, and I got a lot of sauces, cooking sauces, ethnic ones from Indian, Chinese, all that stuff. And what did I get? The Instant Pot was the biggest thing, and I've been loving it ever since. Like, absolutely, like, the best thing since sliced bread. I use it like every 2 days, if not more. Like, today I'm going to be using it. I'm Michelle Richards. What a good hubby. Yeah, see, one of my love languages. So, my love language is gifts, like receiving, or I like giving gifts too, but I'm not very good at it. Or, I don't think I'm very good at it. I'm not as creative as he is. But I like, and it's not necessarily gifts like monetary value. Like, um, one of my most precious gifts have been stuff that my kids have made, or that they have done, like, and it's also acts of service, so they've attempted to, like, make me coffee, or made me, like, last year, my birthday, my daughter made me birthday supper. I wasn't allowed in the kitchen, so she made steak and, do we have lobster? I think it was steak and lobster. I did a video on it, so if you look um, in one of my videos last February, like on my birthday, I talked about, I think I showed pictures because I thought I take pictures of it. She did a really good job of it, but my husband's a really good gift giver. But this year I didn't give him any ideas because I couldn't think of anything. Like, he mentioned it like in January, and then like 2 weeks ago I mentioned, oh, I have like a KitchenAid pasta maker, because we've been watching all of the Top Chef shows, and they've been making lots of pasta. And I'm like, ooh. But until I get that, I don't know. Hey Fabio, it's my birthday. So we're just talking about that. And we're talking about drones. Hope you're having a great day. Hopefully you got coffee. To drink coffee. Yes, it's my birthday. It's also Amanda M. If she pops in, it's her birthday too. I tell my kids, just clean my house for me or something. That would exactly, okay, if my kids actually clean the house, I would be like ecstatic. If they did any, like, even a small portion of something, like, out of their normal, I'd be super happy. Um, and it's just like, it's the thought, like the thinking of me type part, versus everyday fare. Like, I'm not a cards person per se. Like, I appreciate the cards. Like, I have a few friends that are very much card people. Like, they go and find the perfect card. Well, I buy, like, in bulk, and or and I'll send them a card if I know that they're a card person. Or what usually happens when my kids go to birthday parties, or like, oh shoot, like, we figure out perfect gift, but we're not really card people. Like, we don't give each other birthday cards. We just buy gifts, right? Like my immediate family, that we end up running to the dollar store to get a birthday card that is relevant to the person, because we're like, oh shoot, they need a birthday card. Because it's like completely off our radar. So I know people who like absolutely love cards. I know people who keep their cards for like years. I used to keep my cards at least for a couple of years, and then I would get rid of them. But then they just got too much. Like I was just keeping, there was just too much stuff that really didn't mean anything to me. I'm more of a physical person. I keep the little gifts that I get. Hi, old school with a modern twist. Good morning. We've had lots of people come in and say hello. Very happy. Thank you for the happy birthday, Fabio. So, yesterday when I did groceries, it was just a Costco and T&T haul. We went to Tim Hortons because, well, that's what we do. We need to have coffee before we do groceries. And I actually won my first free coffee or free hot beverage out of like now. Because I got one in the morning, yesterday morning, one, there was nothing. So that's what, 7, 8. Out of 9, I've got one. What am I cooking today? Actually, I'm going to be cooking dumplings because that's what I picked up from T&T. So I picked up shrimp hargao, shrimp shumai, pork pot stickers, pork soupy buns. I picked up, the chicken and cilantro mini wontons from Costco. Because they said, we knew it was your birthday. Yes, it was. No, I like. So last year my oldest cooked for me, and that was good, and she cooked real well. I'm just gonna. I bought purposely bought frozen dumplings. Normally we would go out to like Red Lobster or something because I like lobster, but I picked up lobster for Valentine's Day. So, and I don't really like spending. When we go to Red Lobster, it's like $200 for just under $200 for the four of us because I like lobster, and my um, youngest likes lobster. So, uh, and then my husband and my daughter like steak or whatever. So it's at least $200, like just under, and like with taxes and stuff. And we don't buy alcohol while we're there. We just drink pop. Um, and we usually are too full to have dessert. But I'm like, well, for $200, I could do like many fancy meals. So I said to my husband, I'm like, well, just give me 100, and I'll pick up a bunch of dumplings. I'm going to T&T, which is the big, huge Asian like internet and like an Asian store, and they have lots of different sauces and uh, dumplings and all that stuff and different dishes. We had some of the dishes. I picked up some pre-made cooked stuff like Singapore noodles and salt and pepper pork chops, and the crispy pork uh, stuff, and some spring rolls for supper last night. So we had one meal, and then we're gonna have dumplings, which is another meal, and then there's more that is going to be at least 2 meals of dumplings for that. I spent 150 there, but there was other stuff that I picked up too. So, which I think, because I like to be kind of frugal, I'm going to go to a restaurant. I want for stuff that I can't necessarily make at home. I can make lobster at home, and I can get like a full lobster for $15 if I wanted to. It's super expensive. We have a casino about 30 miles away. Ooh, yeah. So the problem with seafood, so we have a casino here, and they do have a, a buffet. Um, to get there, like we have to take multiple buses. Like we don't drive, but they don't allow kids in there, and we're a family, so we don't like going without the kids. There is a wonderful, huge buffet over in Quebec, but again, we don't drive, so we've only gone there when we've had a ride with somebody. Like who else was going? Like for my birthday, we went there twice with my birthday. when the kids were small. But it had like lobster and crab and all that stuff. So if there was a buffet that had that's worth it versus Red Lobster where it's like $39 and there's never quite enough lobster to make it completely happy. So this way I bought dumplings and stuff because here for dim sum, like when we go out for dim sum, it's at least $70-$80 for the four of us, if not more. Well, buying it, I spent $150 for at least 2 meals of dim sum plus a meal of Chinese plus sauces. Like I bought some sauces that I can't get at my local Oriental market. So, I mean, like, when I did pick up some um, these spicy ramen noodles. I've seen some challenges on because they were like, oh, they're super spicy. I'm like, I want to see how spicy they are because I like my spicy. And I checked online. They wouldn't, because we called to see if they were allowed. They weren't allowed to go to the buffet because the way to get to the buffet, you have to go through the casino and then there's the racetrack or whatever. Or they allowed on Sunday lunch buffet, and usually Sunday. I don't think Sunday was a seafood one. I think Sunday was a breakfast type one, and I'm like, we're not going to travel an hour to get there. Well, there's also the casino. We haven't checked. There is a casino over in Quebec that's not too far. Lac Liby. Oh, good morning, half Acre Dreams. Um, we've only gone there like twice, but yeah, they're picky on that. I'm like, you would have more people coming to your buffet, and then possibly taking turns in the casino. Well, since we're here, but like they couldn't bring necessarily the kids in. See, I don't understand why kids can't be in the casino. But no, I understand they can't gamble. I understand that, but we could go to a pub up till about 11. Most pubs, and they can be in there. They can go to the liquor store with you. They just can't touch the alcohol, which I found that problem because one time I gave my daughter the bottle to put in the cart. I said, "Here, hold this. Like I need just to get 2 things. I didn't have a cart." And somebody told me, "Oh, she's not allowed to touch the alcohol." I'm like, "I'm with her. Like she's not going to drink it." But yeah, because he says, as long as they don't walk around. Okay. Good morning, Half Acre Dreams. How's it going? Where was I? Just messaging my daughter back. She asked what's planned for today. I'm like, I'm making dumplings. I don't know what else is planned. For Daddy, maybe I go ask Daddy. Maybe a movie tonight if it isn't slippery. Um, I think it'll be more laid back. Jen, she is a doll. Got the bigger. Oh yeah, she's got a bigger life than personality than life. Yeah, if you want to see her really happy and stuff, check out the Christmas one where we're checking out the singing um, things, the dancing Santas and the twerking Santas and stuff at Walmart. It's in my December playlist. I think Christmas as well. She's really cute. She can be a handful though, but she's also has on my playlist of Abby singing. She's been singing since she's come out of the womb type thing, and I think she's gotten much better. So I have some of her older stuff, and then she has some stuff that I have recorded from other other things that she I have to figure out how to get to her to put on her account, because she won't let me log into her account. She's very private that way. First time for the to attempt a herb. Cool. I picked up some herb seeds from the Dollarama, and I'm gonna try some basil because we love basil and parsley. Those might actually survive in the house. Last year I did seeds fairly successfully last time, but I put them out too early a bit. Hi, Jess Beck, Australia too. How's it going? Did you get any response from YouTube about your old channel? About getting it back? See, I don't have land for sweet potatoes. I did make a bin out of crates, pallets last year, but I didn't quite get it finished to do potatoes. I did potatoes in a garbage can the year before, which worked out really well. Old garbage can had crack. I drilled some holes on the side, so had started the potatoes at the bottom, put layers of soil and leaves and stuff, and then I grew, and then I had them coming out of the sides, and then put some more potatoes, and they grew, and I did it in my garden boxes, and I had about a total of 20 pounds of potatoes. So, not bad for something that was literally, my potatoes were from the farm, like the fingerling or other potatoes, and they started to grow. I think so. I just saved them and planted them, so there wasn't even like seedling potatoes. So yeah, potatoes are really easy to do. So you just keep on. So I have a pallet thing that I'm going to just keep on growing up, and then at the end open up the pallets and then dig them all out. There's some videos on that, but they just keep on, each layer you grow, they keep on putting little feelers out, and they'll grow more potatoes. So like, say 10 potatoes will grow and make like 100 potatoes if it's well watered and well aerated. So that's why you have to make sure there's lots of like leaves or grass clippings or hay in there. Yeah, in my garden boxes I can grow tomatoes really well, and basil and Brussels sprouts. Everything else I kind of try to grow doesn't seem to grow well. Those, like, they'll grow, but not. Well, lettuce, sorry. I do grow lettuce, but then we get sick and tired of lettuce. To the point that 2 years ago I was giving away grocery bags of lettuce leaves to friends and family because we had so much lettuce. Have a cactus? Okay, I gotta tell you about a cactus I got. When I moved out on my own, my mom got me a little cactus because I was not very good at growing things, and I kept it alive, like, and then she passed away like a year after I moved out on my own. But I kept it alive for years, but it only grew. It grew about that big, so about 6 inches tall. But then it grew a little piece on the side, and that piece grew 2 feet long. So it grew very phallic. Eventually, that piece like grew so long out, like I would forget to water it and stuff, and it would still survive. But I had it alive for about 6, 8 years. I think it died in a move, because it's really hard to, but this part grew, and it broke off. It was very funny, because I managed to kill off a cactus, which is really hard to do, apparently. Anything in the house doesn't seem to last long, to growing wise. Oh yeah, we have a very short growing season. We can't plant until the end of May after May long weekend. So the May 2-4 weekend, we call it May 2-4 weekend because everybody picks up a 2-4 of beer, and have a long weekend. It's the first, usually good weather weekend, first weekend of, like, people going to the campsites and stuff like that. They might go beforehand, but that's when the water is, like, fairly starting to get warmer. Not like it's freezing, but, people tend to look for camping that weekend, so we call it May 2-4 weekend. It's also Queen Victoria's birthday weekend. We get that as a holiday. Good morning, he provides. How's it going? Well, basil really works well, and parsley. Those two are really, as long as you water them, but not too much. Water them with a spray bottle, because if you put too much water, you drown them. I found that out. You'll do pretty good as long as you have sunlight. See, I don't get a lot of sun here. Jen, you have vids on your gardening. I need tips on short growing. So, tips: if you can start seeds, do that. If they'll work with you. Otherwise, what I usually do is I already buy planted, like, flats of veggies, and I plant them where there's sun. That's about the extent of it. And I make sure I water them. But I don't do anything else here. Like, we have short growing season. Like, once you put out there, they have to be sturdy enough. And last year, on one of my garden plots, I put this plastic. I got it from the dollar store. It was this dome, like a wire, and then there was this plastic, like clear plastic stuff made like a greenhouse over it, and that really worked well. We did that for a couple weeks, and then it just took off, like my garden. So I just let nature do its thing. I'm very good at growing tomatoes and basil and Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts grow like 4 feet tall. Hey Jono, how's it going? But yeah, basically put it out there. Make sure that you water it. Make sure that it's somewhere sunny, and like not just sunny in the springtime. So this was the problem, was where my garden is in my house, in my backyard. It's sunny in the spring, but once it's it's sunny. Yeah, it's sunny in the spring, but when it's full summer, it's partially shade. So only really things that really grow well in that garden is like lettuces and herbs and stuff. My tomatoes don't really, like my cucumbers, I get 1 or 2 cucumbers off there. There's not enough sun. Like, it'll grow a nice vine, but there's just not enough sun. So make sure it's, look at what you're growing. And make sure you grow what you eat. Because I tried growing carrots, and my family doesn't like carrots. But they grow really well. I've done all that. I'm thinking my soil is poisoned. So, what I've done to help my soil is I keep my eggshells all year round, and I grind them up in, I have an old Magic Bullet that used to be my blender before I got my Vitamix, however you say that, and I grind them up, and I put that in the soil. It helps with the calcium. I put coffee grinds in the soil, which helps with the niacin, I think. Helps with something. My brain, I haven't looked at my gardening stuff, but I put coffee grinds, I put eggshells, and I put, if you actually have fish, okay, this is weird. I saw this on a couple videos, and there's, like, if you take fish and you plant the fish, like the dead fish, in your garden, like deep down in your garden, it rots and stuff. That acts as a natural fertilizer, especially for cucumbers. And but if you have to bury it deep, it might get dug up by whatever animals, but you bury it deep and it rots. It adds something to the soil. We'll save copyright. Yeah. Well, you could go to Starbucks. Actually, our Starbucks, they package up the coffee grinds in the old coffee bags. And they'll have a basket out front by where the cash is, and you can ask them for their coffee grinds. I've heard pros and so the thing with coffee grounds, you have to make sure that it's well mixed with stuff, and you have to try. It's better when it's dry, because otherwise they will mold. Um, but and don't and make sure that the coffee grounds are not directly on the plants, because then the coffee grinds will burn the plants. Which I learned that out because I used to just sprinkle it on my plants, and then I'm like, oh, where are these spots from? Yeah, nitrogen. I have good nitrogen, high alkaline. Um, I've never heard of Hardee's, so that must be an American place. Kind of like a Denny's. Of course, for several months we brought. Yeah, you have to make sure it's well mixed with soil, and with eggshells will eventually add calcium to your thing. So eggshells are really great for tomato plants. I also did Epsom salts, um, just plain Epsom salt for my peppers and my tomatoes, and I put them underneath when I put my plant actual in there, and the ones that I did that with did much better than the ones I didn't. Was it because those things? Who knows, right? But it can't hurt. And your eggshells. Eggshells were the biggest thing. Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee. Yeah, but you have to make sure it's not on. It doesn't hit the actual plant leaves and stuff, because it will burn them. And don't put them too close to the plant. I always just put them when I do put them down, and I mix it with the soil. Like, say this is the plant, I'll put them here, so it's not like right, because then the water still washes over them. And um, I take my old coffee in the summertime, I'll put in a jug, same with tea, and I'll water my plants with old coffee and tea. That worked really well, especially for tomatoes. Um, no, I don't drink sun tea. I drink tea, like I make iced tea, but I do it weird because I'm lazy. And my husband likes iced tea in the morning, so literally I take a big, huge, my 2 liter mason jar, and I take literally hot water from the tap. I know it's sacrilege for you tea drinkers, but you could boil water, but that's an extra couple minutes. Hot water from the tap. I put my tea bags in the 2 liter bottle, and then I let them steep, and then I put it on top of ice from my husband with lemon. All your yes, he provides has a bunch of gardening ones too. I did for the beginning of the summer last year, but then life just got crazy, and my garden just like, hi, dirty dog diggers. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Oh, written in blood. Don't worry about losing supporters. I don't know. I don't know. Like I am somehow, I'm somehow above what I was. I think yesterday morning, but I think I got some more and I lost some more. Don't don't worry too much. I'm making dumplings, so I bought them frozen. So we're gonna have dumplings today. We might go to the movies, depending on how slippery it is, because we had freezing rain yesterday, and I don't really want to go out if it's freezing rain. um, I don't know what my husband has planned, so I know that there'll be presents involved because he keeps on teasing me of buying stuff. They keep on coming in brown boxes from Amazon, so I will make sure, just checking. I think I'm on your channel, Dirty Dog. I'll just double check. to support you. So that's the thing, is normally is with YouTube, your subscriptions will fluctuate 5 to 10 in any given day. Sometimes it's the analytics of removing robots or channels that have died or have been banned for whatever reason. Like the little channels that just, I say they were bad-mouthing channels or causing trouble. And then sometimes if people aren't watching your videos regularly, that YouTube sometimes unsubs you. I've been unsubbed by a few channels that I hadn't watched their videos in a while just because life got busy, and I was trying to support the small YouTubers that were needing the watch time. And I went to I haven't seen a video from so-and-so, and I searched their name, because I couldn't see them on my subscriptions, and I searched their name, and I found them, and I wasn't subscribed to them anymore. It's very weird. Let you know what... Yes, I will let everybody know what I get. It's good video stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. This tree was... I don't know about 25 million channels. So that's the thing. A lot of people quit. A lot of the little channels quit and went somewhere else, like to Steam it or whatever. But the problem is people don't go on those platforms. So there's very few people that go on those platforms, and it's the same problems. Like, you still have rules to get to. Like, you still have... So some people quit, or some people close their channel. Some people closed their channel back when we all got that email. But so who knows? Why is this not working? Yes, you are. Everybody, good morning, everybody. If I don't respond, it's because I'm driving. We'll respond when I get... Yes, please don't text and drive. We want you to land wherever you go safely. Hello, retired and prepping. Welcome from Tennessee. Have quite the eclectic people from all over the place. Well, have a great day, old school with a modern twist. Thank you for popping by and wishing me happy birthday. And, I hope you have a wonderful day. Through myself list and saw where several had stopped months ago. Exactly, Half Acre Dreams. That does happen, and YouTube sometimes will unsubscribe you to. On eBay, too, sellers are saying, tired of you going into it, find something else. But most always come back because there isn't a platform as good. Exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, some people are going to, I've heard people doing Amazon and eBay. Like, I have a friend who did eBay for a long time, but she wasn't doing... It was a lot of work, so it was really hard for her. She had a full-time job. She had young kids, and at that point in time, she was a single parent, right? So she didn't have a lot of time, and she was selling a lot of, like, books and stuff, and just stuff that she had or whatever. Like she did auctions and stuff too. Like not like a storage shed of it, but like a garage with stuff in it. And she would sell it. She'd make some good money, but sometimes it took forever to sell. And then shipping, the cost of shipping, and that she still made a profit, but not if you take the amount of time that it took her to list it and all that stuff. So, like, she either had to increase what she was doing to make it more profitable or stop it, you know? So, I'm just going to be right back. My coffee's empty, so I need more coffee. I'll be right back. Grab yourself a coffee or a snack, because I'm sure we'll probably talk about food again, as we always do. coffee. I've got some icy squares. Because who said I can't have chocolate for breakfast? Air weather supporters over pasta. Yeah, I don't necessarily know who. Well, every day you lose some and you gain some subs. So I don't know. I don't really look at my subs per se of who are there and who aren't. Good morning, Jimmy. How's it going? Yeah, pretty much. Same with me. That's when like my list has gone quite big. But I've heard on one other channel there was a limit, that she had a limit of being subscribed to 2,000 people was her limit. So I haven't hit that yet. So hi Mark, how's it going? Yes, please share the love. Thank you very much, Jimmy, for the happy birthday wishes. Just double checking I am supporting your channel. But sometimes YouTube does take you at. You're at 824. You're doing pretty good. Whereabouts are you, Jimmy? Because I see in some of your videos you have some Asian, Oriental letters, Chinese, Korean, Japanese. I'm unsure. Please forgive me. There's some quite pretty, like, thumbnails at least. Birthday. Let's see. Thank you for screen. I've added to my weekly shoutout. Cool. So you do a weekly shoutout of like new people who are supporting your channel? I'm just curious what you do as a weekly shoutout. I've contemplated doing something like that. Of just of small YouTubers that are supporting me. What's Macari? Popper pick. I've never heard of that. Thank you, Mark, for wishing me happy birthday. I know it's following trends, but I just checked it. Well, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. YouTube sometimes does that. Like, one time, hi, retired and prepping. Thank you for the birthday wishes. There was a channel that was on here that was they had to make a new channel because their old channel got deleted or whatever. I knew I was subscribed to them old channel. I subbed them while I was in the live stream. I left it in another window on my computer because I was going to go back and watch a video once I was done my live stream. I went back and it had subbed me. I'm like, what? You know, like, it didn't give me a chance to. And I subbed again. What is Macari? Just a spot to sell? I've never heard of it. So, but each one of those places you have to set up like an account and get vested that you're a real person and you're not cheating people, blah 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 blah. Eating chocolate icy squares. Why? Because I can. Top chat instead of live chat. Goofy YouTube. What is top chat? Oh, and look, oh, there's a button there. What's the difference? Oh, it's an app that you can buy. Okay, cool. Kind of like Wish and stuff. Yeah, that was weird. I just switched it to live chat because I didn't see that response. If I can find if I'm not subbed to a channel I had previously subbed, but I know, like, it's weird. And you've been on my channel many times. Thanks, Jono, for the birthday. I just like scrolling up to see what I missed, if I missed anything. Oh, the cat's fine. It was just meowing. Has anybody ever had a cat lose a claw? So my white cat, she's declawed in the front, not in the back. And my other cat, we never got her declawed or that. But I saw a claw by their food dish, and it was not just like sometimes we see just the nail come off, but it was like also there was some red, like it was dry, like it was old, like it had been there for a while to dry. I don't know if that, I'm like, if I should be concerned. I didn't see on either of the cats any blood on their paws, or that. I didn't really want to, like, my black and white cat doesn't let me, they shed the claw, like, even with the skin. Like, I've seen the claw part, but no, like, this was like, it got caught in something, and she pulled the whole thing out. Okay, awesome, thanks, Retired and Preppy. Oh, it's crazy icy out there. Yeah, so my birthday thing might, depending on what, I'm planning hopefully to go to the movies tonight, or something. Um, but if it's slippery out, I don't really want to go. Probably just have an at-home birthday. And then tomorrow is my in-laws' family dinner, um, where we're getting food done actually from a local lady. She does like Indonesian curry slash Chinese slash Malaysian type food, like a fusion. So she has a menu, and we're going to be ordering some food from her. So we're ordering like egg rolls and samosas and pad thai and butter chicken and like a whole eclectic fusion, which is definitely right up my alley. And we'll have that tomorrow supper. She lost her coat. That sounds delicious. Well, not the claw part. Sorry. Yes. Her name is Hammy's Kitchen. She's just a local lady, a mom here, and she does her food. Yeah, no, we've stopped our cat from scratching, but she does scratch our railing, like at the corner, and sometimes she scratches the couch downstairs, and we go, stop it! And she stops. We're going to. Why are you going to YouTube jail? What did you do, Oreo kid? So can you? So she lost her claw. Like, will it come back? Cause like there was blood. Like it was like the claw here, and then there was part that was like that was in her, and it was like dried blood on it. I bought my 3 cat scratching posts and toys, and they still try on my dining chairs. They don't do the dining chairs. They do the railings, the corners, like as it comes. So one railing, you're seeing that she's scratched. like the two railings at the corners at the top of the stairs and the one at the corner, you could see in the grain of the wood that it's worn out. You will have to wait till Monday, Jenna. Okay. Why wait till Monday? I'm confused. Too many cryptic stuff for my little brain in the morning. Hi, Rosarian Buck. How's it going? I will say cats, but 2 were born in June and 1 in October. Oh, okay. That's why I have to wait. So YouTube jail means you have bust max channels for a 24-hour period. Drinking coffee, chit-chatting. So does that mean that you have been supporting too many channels, Oreo? Reverse the SUB. Awesome. Thanks for giving a thumbs up. Hi, Storefront. How's it going? You'll have to see. Okay, you can't go in, Curiosity killing the cat. Hi, Nesterbug. How's it going? Yeah, Storefront, I'm already supporting you. See? You're already there. Am I supporting? And I'm supporting you, Rosarian. Rosarian. Just making sure I'm supporting everybody in here. I like to support. Oh, wait, where did I go? Oh, I somehow logged out my own thing. Good morning. Have a cup of coffee. Let's chit chat. Let me see. Whichever. Okay. Good morning, hi Dairy Dog Diggers. You're back? Thanks for the birthday wishes, Dairy Dog. Oh, Razorback, no, that's why I'm here. Thank you, Razorback. I just wanted to make sure. It's like, sometimes I don't necessarily recognize names, or there's people that pop in and I don't have a great memory sometimes. So I just always check to make sure I'm supporting everybody. Following other challenge. Show me. Coffee is a must. So cold today. I don't know what to say. Hey Google, what's the weather today?
In Ottawa today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 3 and a low of -4. Currently it's 1 and mostly cloudy.
It's quite loud. So it's above 0 right now. No, I'm using my phone. I'm using my OnePlus One phone to film me, because my laptop doesn't have a camera. It's a Dell Latitude. So I have the chat that comes up here, but it goes away in 30 seconds, and when there's lots of people typing, it goes quick. I would do a birthday dance for you, Jen, on Monday. Oh, okay. Awesome, thank you, Oreo. I'm going to lie down for a bit, but I'm listening. Have a great... Thank you, Popular Picker. hopefully have a little rest and enjoy the chat. Retired and Prepping says it's 66 degrees here. That's, well, that's a little bit below room temperature. I think 70 is room temperature, I think. Got well, Half Acre Dreams, thanks for popping by and wish me happy birthday. You go out today, Jen. Bring a bucket of sand with you. Yes. Maybe by this evening it'll be more defrosted of ice. Well, you have a great day. Can you please let me know? Yeah, no, I got 75. I wondered what that level was. But I just went to Sonic and got breakfast and wore a short sleeve shirt. Okay, because I was gonna say that's like our spring weather. Like, so here, 20 degrees is a nice, coolish summer day. But spring between 15 and 20 is spring, so it's like you could wear short sleeve, but in the shade you might be a little bit cool. Never had Sonic. Google what's the weather in Windsor. Hey Google, what is the weather in Windsor?
Right now in Windsor it's 3 degrees and cloudy. Today, it'll be cloudy, with a forecasted high of 5 and a low of 3.
So you're warmer than we are by 2 degrees. Hi, Texas Life with Julie Hughes. How's it going? Thanks for the birthday wishes. 10 to 15 degrees range. I'll take 40 degrees Celsius. I'll take 40 degrees Celsius with air conditioning and or alcohol in a pool in the ocean. I don't like it when it's too hot either. See, minus 25 is fine if I just stay inside. Or I'll just bundle up. Like, I know how to bundle up well to go out in the cold. Yeah, make sure everybody's supporting one another. Yes, a nice beer. See, I don't like beer. So, one of my husband's co-workers works with Bo's Brewery. And sometimes when they fill up bottles, it's a local beer, distillery. So he usually works part-time with them when they have like events and stuff. So sometimes when they fill up bottles, it either fills the bottle up too filled on the line or too low, because it's like an automatic thing. So those bottles they can't sell. So he gets sometimes those for free. So I gave one to my husband, and we had it last night, and it was a cranberry beer. I don't like beer because in my early 19s, 20s, I drank too much of it with friends of mine and, got really sick one time. And since then, like, I don't really like beer. I didn't really like it much to begin with. Just because my parents used to drink beer, and it was always like, sometimes they'd leave the bottles out there, and just the smell of stale beer was like, bleh. I more like rum. I like rum. Or pretty much any hard liquor mixed in. I like mixed drinks. I also like Fireball, especially the Jack Daniels one, which is like the cinnamon Jack Daniels. That tastes better than Fireball. Leave your running, have to go to work. Okay, Ford Batman, you work on Saturdays? That kind of sucks. Oh, tequila. Tequila, a lot of things can happen with tequila. Tequila makes you make really bad decisions. That's why you only do tequila with friends who are also doing tequila. So if you're going to make bad decisions, you have somebody to make bad decisions with. like button if you can. I don't mind tequila, but I can't do tequila right off the bat. I have to have something else in my system before tequila. And I don't like there's a drink that you have beer and then you put a shot of something in and it goes inside the bottle. Boilermaker, I think it's called. Not really. I'm not the singer. My daughter is. I sing out of tune. I do today in 44 degrees, heavy rain. Ugh. Woohoo. Should help me out a lot with getting sick. Yeah, in the opposite direction. Ooh, I love amaretto. I absolutely love amaretto. My husband doesn't like. I love amaretto on the rocks, just straight up, or with a little bit of 7-Up, or Sprite, or 7-Up, or those no name uh, lemon pops. Love amaretto because that stuff is smooth, and then it can hit you if you drink too much of it because you don't realize it because it's just so nice. I also like brandy. But I don't get it that often because, well, the only ones we normally have in stock would be vodka and rum. My husband likes vodka. I like rum, and then I pick up some other ones. Usually Christmas or summer. We don't drink a lot because we just don't. My favorite cooler is a Smirnoff Raspberry. Okay, the coolers are awesome, but the problem with the coolers, if they're already pre-mixed, I love them. Like there's none that I don't like. But you're paying for the convenience. You're paying $4 or $5 per one in the pack. Maybe $3, but they are super yummy and they're great. They're great for like when you go camping. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing is we don't drink often because I have my family is full of alcoholics all over the place. Only one that wasn't an alcoholic was my mom's mother. Like everybody else was. So I've lived through it as a child, so I know not to do stuff as an adult. So now I have a few drinks and stop, and then literally on most times I'll have a glass of wine or two at my in-laws on Sunday, and that's about all I've drank all week. You know? Yeah. Well, see, getting to when I was younger, I used to drink to get drunk, but just to that borderline when I was in college and stuff. Um, but I think with my family history and like just my genetics, because we have Irish, Scottish, Welsh, South American, Indian, Black, uh, British, um, some other European countries, North American, Indian. We've got everything. So there's a lot of genetics that I can hold my liquor and it costs too much to get drunk. Like it literally costs like if I go out like drinks here are like $9. It's crazy. Glass of red wine from time to time. Well, exactly. We have like I don't like red wine. I like I like peach or strawberry Zinfandel, the sweeter ones. I love ice wine, but ice wine is super expensive because I don't like the dry ones. But if I do have, if like when we go on vacation, we will have wine with our dinner, and I'll have like one glass because usually it's like a fancier dinner. But yeah, I like rosé more if there's options. But usually these places they have white or red, and usually I'll do red because I find white because red I find sweeter and white I find drier. Just again for tasting something that exactly, yeah. Made a drink called the Tide Pod yet? What's a I mean, Razorback. What's a Tide Pod? Oh, Tide Pod. Huh. They do. They have it. They have it here in Ottawa. There is in the bars. They've gone that far. Can't drink wood. It gives me a weird headache. Oh, okay. Used to smoke, but quit. Yeah, I smoked as a kid. Um, as a teen, like young adult. I quit when I found out I was pregnant with my oldest. I smoked my last cigarette while I was watching the pregnancy test. And I'm like, I quit because I had told myself I was not going to smoke when I had kids. So I got pregnant. I stopped cold turkey. But I wasn't smoking a lot. I was a social smoker because I worked the overnight shift. So when I would go in the evenings, the people that worked during the evenings, most of them smoked. So I would have a smoke with them, and I would have nothing all night. And then the ones that came in the morning, they would have a smoke. I quit. My oldest is turning 17, so 18 years ago. It was too expensive, too. It's crazy. I mean, I started smoking because I used to roll my parents' cigarettes. So I'd roll a couple for myself and nobody knew. As again, my parents didn't quite make the best parenting choices. So, especially when I was younger. Oh yeah, I used to roll them. They had the machine. You put the tube in, and you go rum rum. And then there was ones um, before that with like papers, and then you had to put a filter in. Yep, I was really good at that because I had little small hands, and you know, I thought I was being helpful. And then when I became a teenager, I'm like, well, I rolled a few for myself. Thank you, Vinny G. Thanks for happy birthday. I hope to have a great day too. This will be spent with my family, my kids, my hubby, and possibly, if it's nice out, with Black Panther movie. Yep, I'm supporting you too. You're doing awesome there. Did you? I'm assuming that you're still monetized. You weren't affected by the thing. You have 2K subscribers, but I don't know what your watch time is. Oh, you have. I'm just looking at some of your videos. You have. You have a drone because it's Saturday flight. Cool. I like drones. Maybe I'll put that on my list for next year. Maybe a drone. I think that would be cool. But I'd probably break it. I can't fly the little. We have a little helicopter my husband got for Christmas a couple years ago. It's like this big and has 4 little circle propellers. And we've just done it in the house. And they're not very good at flying. Yes? Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just checking here. Papers and fingers. Yep. Let me use the machine and tubes. Yep. I haven't since 2000. Yes, exactly. Like my parents loved it. I would do it while we're watching TV. Ellie and Ken land themselves now. Really? Oh, that's super. It's not 5 hours right now. It's only an hour and 50 minutes. But I have a 5 hour live event because people kept on popping in and saying hi and chatting. So of course I had to keep them entertained. I will be right back. Gotta drink coffee. Keep chatting, making sure you're supporting one another. And I'll be right back. They are 2K. Those ones. Oh. Yeah, 2,000. No, I'd rather spend that money on going somewhere south. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I'm back. Is anybody still here? She's Rowan's in the basement. My channel's just so cute. I'm careful not to sub channels who's for hatred. Yeah, no, Oreo doesn't do that. Let me make a video about. That's cool, Oreo, that eBay's your full-time job. May I ask roughly how much you make per month or something like that? I bought a drone for $20 off of eBay. Lost in the sky after 2 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, that would be sucky. Go and come back. I'm here. There are 2K. Those ones. Yeah, the 2K ones are. Oh, thank you, TJ Woods Shop, for the happy birthday. Wishes, yay. Wow, there's 14 people in here. Or, see, online it says 3, but on my phone it says 14. So I don't know. Is in the... Yeah, boy. Not a lot. We're having coffee and chatting. How about you? What's your plans for today? So I think my daughter tried to call my computer instead of coming up to talk to me. Good morning, Linda Safe Haven. How's it going? Oh yeah, we got lots of gold, lots of not golds, medals this Olympics. That's for sure. Just connected to your channel. My fallback skill is cake decorating, but I've never done anything as elaborate as you. Yeah, I'm not a good cake decorator. If you ever pop into my Facebook page, I've done like from a cake mold. I did a horse's head, and I did a doll, like a Cabbage Patch doll looking cake, where I just did like the colors and you just dabbed the little bits of icing. When I did a Garfield cake, just from a mold. Got something in my throat there. So what's everybody else's plans today? We had freezing rain yesterday, so I don't know how my driveway is and how the roads and stuff are yet to know if we're gonna go out this evening to go to a movie. Oh, yeah, Jasmine. I think you are already at 1,000, or no? I don't think you were. Did you make it to 1,000? If I could find you again. I thought were you already at that? And you had the watch time. I think you needed the sub 1,100. That's awesome. Oh yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. That's awesome. Yeah, I did. I haven't made it yet.
Staying there.
Oh, hi Shackwood Farms. Thanks for the birthday wishes.
Hi, losers online. Thanks for not having any time. Thanks for having
Jeff.
too much time on your hands. All right. Ego, ego, ego.
You deserve to reach the house snake. Somehow I'm getting messages. Jeff. Oh well.
Ruff.
He's woofing now. Okay, whoops.
Could I trouble you for some coffee?
Yeah, I can give you coffee. 24% of the way there. That's okay. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get coffee.
Yeah, but you have to keep a different persona online, don't you?
No, you're still.
Yeah.
What? You're like.
That's part of the fun is making. Oh, you love me, you know it.
Yeah, she drives me nuts.
My job. If I didn't, you'd forget I was here. It's true.
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why? Who took stuff out of my trolley? Robin's downstairs. I told her to talk to you. As per what?
What do you mean?
What about plans?
You're the one that said you wanted it. I'm letting you. You're the one who told me it's your birthday. You're going to do what you wanted. So do what you want. I don't have any plans.
No, but with her.
See how that works?
Oh, shut up. Pour this coffee.
You love me. Shut up.
Yes, I love you. Shut up. Oh, would you like sugar in it?
Yeah, duh.
I made you my coffee. I forgot you wanted sugar.
Hello, Rowan. How are you? Did you sleep? That's not bad. What are you watching? Not now he's teenagers.
Here. Here, grab.
Thank you.
That's why I'm holding it this way.
Because it's very full.
Here, I'm back.
Let me know when you're hungry. Yeah.
When I'm hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm hungry.
Are you?
A little bit. I don't know if anybody else is hungry.
More than a little bit.
But nothing in coffee.
More than a little bit hungry.
Hi, Puppy Breath. Thanks for popping by. Hungry, but thanks anyway. Yes. I think hubby has something planned for breakfast. Because he said, tell him when I'm hungry. So I'm like, ooh, okay. My youngest said she wasn't hungry. I don't know if my oldest is hungry. I'm like, I'm peckish. Because I've been up since 6 o'clock. Couldn't sleep. Oh, I will tell him that. He's also very childish too. He says he's a perpetual 12-year-old. So sometimes I have 3 kids, it seems. He sometimes gets all grumpy of things. So yeah, it's like when it doesn't go his way all the time. So I was like, it's my birthday, I can do what I want. But but yeah, his way is not necessarily all that bad. But it's more of like, don't tell me plans. So I make plans, or he's vague, and then I want to do it now. Okay, or do whatever. So no, he has a good voice. That's how I think my youngest gets her singing from, is from Daddy, because he can sing. He sings silly songs, especially when the kids were small. Usually involved babies, stuff that happened with babies. He always makes songs when they were small about baby stuff. Yeah, but happy birthday, Jen. I hope so too. So far, it's starting off great. You need 2,000. So do I. Actually, what is my thing? I was over 2,000. Where's my analytics? I'll go my channel. I was almost at 2,100 yesterday, I think. Like, they update every 24 hours or so. I don't know. I'll go check. What am I at? I don't really I'm still at 890 subscriptions, so so nothing has changed today yet. Maybe I'll get over 900 for my birthday. Who knows? Yeah, no, I can't do 24-hour live. I have a life. I have to get offline. You'd be seeing the back of the couch all the time. And you only get people popping in. So I've seen in 1 hour streams that I've got like maybe about 25 hours of watch hours, and then sometimes with a 2 hour stream I'm getting only like 8 or so. It depends on how many people pop in and how long they stay. And sometimes my short live streams, I get more watch time for a short time because more people are like, oh, coming in. And then a long live stream, like I had a 5 hour one because people popped in and go, oh, I'm almost at, wow, I went up 100 hours in a day. So that's not bad. So I'm at almost 2,200. But I do find that the live streams do help with watch time a lot. And then producing videos. I haven't produced one this week, though, because I was having technical difficulties, but I have some that are already ready almost, and they just need to be edited and that, so I should have at least 2 or 3 next week. Yeah, I can't do 24 hours. I can't, like, there's some people are at home all the time and they're doing live streams, and I'm like, I can't do that. I have to do other stuff. Going to keep Ford Van Man company while he is working for... Okay, thanks, Miss Ford Van Man. But I won't be on here for too much longer. Maybe another 10 minutes or so. Because now everybody's up and they're probably getting hungry too. That's the thing. Usually my family's not up till 10 o'clock. But my oldest, she didn't get she's been up since I've been up. Hi Charlene, how's it going? Woohoo! Make sure everybody's supporting everybody. No, I can't do it 24 hours. My family would kill me. I don't. They need They need the bandwidth for other stuff. Because I killed the bandwidth for February by supporting a whole bunch of small YouTubers, helping them with their watch time. Well, thank you, Miss Ford Van Man. I'm going to... What? Oh, did you call me a boy? Okay. Well, kid, boy. My favorite breakfast is one I don't have to make. I'm not a big breakfast person, like breakfast food person, but my favorite breakfast would be lightly poached eggs. They have to be runny, with toast, lots of meat, like lots of bacon, lots of sausage. I don't really care about the ham or whatever, so like a beet lovers. And I'd like a eclectic one. So there's one place we go to sometimes called the Burbs near us. They have a hangover special. OMG. This plate, it actually comes in 2 plates. That's how big it is. Okay. So it comes with 3 eggs, any way you want them. So we usually like toast. 3 toasts. And I like getting sometimes rye bread. It has a nice little texture, consistency when you dip it into the eggs. Different flavor profile. Something I don't usually get at home. I'll buy rye bread for at home, but it tends to go bad before I finish it all. And they'll have like the bacon, lots of bacon, sausage, and the big, huge farmer sausages. So they're like huge, and they're nice, good pork, veal mix. And then bacon, and it comes with ham, and I think baked beans. And then it comes with poutine. So poutine comes in a bowl. But the poutine is made with hash browns and cheese curds and gravy. And then on another plate, you get 3 pancakes on a round plate. The pancakes are like as big as my head. 3 buttermilk pancakes. And you can upgrade those pancakes to chocolate chip ones or blueberry ones for like $1 more. And then you get coffee. And their coffee is like the good Italian coffee. It's the same coffee as La Cucina, which is a nice Italian spot near us. a good a good espresso type coffee. But when we get that, I always take home the pancakes for another breakfast because I never get to them. I'll eat all the and usually the pancakes and some meats. I get to the eggs and the poutine. Usually eggs, poutine, and some meats. But those things are good to reheated. Eggs don't reheat. You watch, and Shirley and sluts. Right, I watched my live stream and was laughing my butt off. So funny. Yes. Yes, hash brown poutine, and they're good hash browns. Like they're like big squares of potatoes that they're deep fried and that. But yeah, that breakfast itself costs like $18. But it's two breakfasts, so the hash brown special is good to, like, if you have kids, you could share it. Like when my kids were smaller and they liked pancakes, I would give them something. Like I'd share the pancakes with two kids and give them a bit of bacon or sausage, and there was enough food. Yeah, we're always talking about food. Well, exactly. Usually when we go to some place for breakfast, we always make sure that the place also has lunch options because my youngest is not a breakfast person. She doesn't like eggs. She'll eat bacon and ham and sausage, but she likes poutine and stuff like that. So usually we make sure there's the breakfast menu as well as the lunch menu available. Oh, you should do it 24 hours one day, Oreo. Then I would have a chance to pop in and say hi, because every time you seem to do a live stream, I'm not home, and I catch on the rerun, or I catch the last bit of it. Hehe. Yes, my channel needs a warning that should go on the screen, like somehow a feed. Please bring coffee and snacks when you're watching my videos. Hi, 50 chickens in a hen house. How's it going? It's my birthday. May stimulate appetite warning. Yes, may. Yes, the like that's funny. Is like when I was monetized, a lot of my videos would get the yellow dollar sign saying not suitable for all audience. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes, 50 chickens in the hen house. And I'm like, the only people that would my videos would be offensive to would be somebody on a diet or somebody who's diabetic or possibly vegans too, because I do a lot of meat videos because I like meat. Oh yes, and the Instant Pot was just too racy. Instant Pot ribs, like almost all my videos with Instant Pot came up as yellow dollar sign for like a day, and that was it. Yep, I like barbecue chickens. I like rotisserie chicken too. Um, I like barbecue sauce. Up here in Canada, we have like Swiss Chalet, and we have Saint Hubert, which is a Quebec one. But near me, there's not a Saint Hubert. Saint Hubert is better. Swiss Chalet, I find, is a little bit on the salty side. But we used to have a place called Scores, which was also good, and was nice. They had a salad bar that was included when you ordered your chicken meal. Otherwise, it was like $2 extra as a side if you wanted it with your meal. But they went out of business near us. I think they're still available in Montreal or All my videos got demonetized that had the word rooster in them. Interesting. What you do is you just click on the little request to get observed or whatever, and within 24-40 hours it usually came back. He's busy doing stuff. She'd love to eat the Oreo chicken bones. What? You're strange, Oreo. Hey, Food Forest Permaculture, how's it going? Having my coffee. Yeah, exactly. They would. I always did that, and they would request. And the only one that was still pending was my rant on the Tide Pod challenge. It still didn't come back after I requested. But now I'm demonetized, so it's probably still, when I get remonetized, it'll still probably be an issue for some reason. Not too bad. Apparently my whole family is now up. They normally aren't up till 10, but my oldest was up since 6 this morning. And, oh, I thought my thingy was on silent. Well, my notifications keep on popping up. Snowed here and we have winter now. We had rain yesterday and freezing rain. So after I going to TNT and Costco, it was very slippery. My driveway, I had to go grab the sand so I can go to the car and bring back stuff. Watching Ainsley too. She says that YouTube is cracking down on support channels. Your youngest slept better last night? Yeah, my youngest did. My youngest slept the day before for like 15 hours when she came home from sick. And then I think she went to bed at a decent time last night. She got some sleep. She's still kind of groggy, but everybody's up now. But what are they doing cracking down? I mean, we're chatting. Snow and ice on plum blossoms. Oh, that's not good.
I need tape.
Tape's in the drawer where all the school supplies are. Are you just rapping?
I can't. I need to get Abby to help.
Okay. You need Abby's hands to help. Apparently they're wrapping my birthday presents. Yay! Raids and shoutouts are getting shut down. They're shutting down channels? Why?
How do you not know the plans for today?
I don't.
If I say 3,
Ask Daddy.
I'm only gone for an hour.
Yeah.
So 3.
What?
3 to 4. Cut the middle. It's before, it's after lunch.
Okay, whatever.
Remember,
Because I was thinking we'd start around 2, 3 for dumplings or whatever.
Okay, I'll say 12 to 1 then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hmm?
Or from...
We're actually not having dumplings. Dumplings are for supper. We have something else.
Okay, so we're going to have something before that now, and then we'll have dumplings. Because I figure we'll have an early supper if we're going to go to the movies.
Is Abby up? Abby, you up?
Wow.
I need help wrapping. Something for Abby.
Yes, dumplings, dim sum dumplings. Filled with shrimp or pork. Today is the big day. So... Well, yeah, I don't want to be shut down, but we just come and chat and work for me. School was getting up the lockdown drill. Apparently it's becoming a trend to threaten... Yeah, my kids have had lockdown, fire prevention, like, fire drills, lockdown drills, emergency drills, all the time, ever since they were in grade school. I didn't pick up custard tarts, though. I went to T&T, they do have them, they're freshly baked, but I'm the only one that likes them, and one of my kids sometimes likes the inside of them, sometimes on a blue moon, so I didn't want to buy 6 of them, because I don't want 6 of them. But yeah, I didn't get custard tarts. I got some crispy cookie thingies, like the wonton wrappers. Thank you, Food Forest Permaculture. Well, Jasmine, if you have a link to the info, I can see what I can do of making it so that my channel doesn't go away, because I really hate that. Because I don't see what their problem is with a live stream. Well, not to her channel. Like, if she has information of where it's saying that they're shutting down, I could see you getting a warning or something like that if it was serious. Like, I'm saying it's coffee. We're chatting. We're doing more chatting than supporting and stuff. And we talk a lot about food and everything. I've been able to 4 days of rain so much. Oh wow, 5 inches of rain. How's your chickens doing? Do they like the rain? Folks put up a video a week on anything at all. YouTube will leave you alone. Yep. Well, I didn't this week just because I was having trouble. But I have 3 in the works for next week. So. Well, exactly. Mine aren't. I hate it. We have flood warnings. Ugh. I'm here. Exactly. And it's not a forced thing. Like, you do. I like to support my channels. I like to make sure I'm supporting them. I like chit-chatting and getting to know each one of you. I find that you ask me questions, we get to know one another well. First time because of people saying they... Oh, yes, yeah. Okay, so maybe it's the raids that's the issue. Well, you said you need the... Yes, apparently 50 chickens in a hen house needed the rain, but he should have said, I only need rain for 2 days instead of 5. He should have been more specific, because, God answers prayers miraculously. You just have to give him, specifics. No, I'm joking. I like to find humor in all things. Oh, what? Well, you said... Wow. Saying that they are just... Ooh. Yeah. Well, then I will just continue to just have live chats and coffee with you guys. And you do what you want. Put myself on a timeout too. Sure. You're lucky. My Food Forest. I will be... You won't say rude. So let's go pineapple someone. Well, go to the feed. Gotta go feed the chickens. Bye. Thanks for the wishing me happy birthday and for popping by. I will. Hi, Drawa Beaker. Thanks for the birthday wishes. He's the artist guy that I was telling you about, Jasmine, because her daughter wants to do art on, um, like to make a channel with art, and yours does your videos with your hands, so you don't really see your face. He's very entertaining. And the music he plays in the background is quite calming, even though like a lot of it's kind of like techno dance, but like not really loud, but it has like a nice beat that you can be watching him while folding laundry or cutting vegetables. I like to multitask. If she ever, where to go? If she ever has any questions, feel free to ask. Yes. Should I leave my live stream video up? I leave my live stream videos up. Some people actually watch them after the fact, which is fine, or watch part of it. Like my one yesterday, we had a really nasty troll come in at about the 20-minute mark. If you want to see my morning coffee with, like, morning Timmy's coffee one, about 20 minutes in, a nasty troll come because I was like reading a bit, and then Ford Van Man shut him down. Yeah. Oh, I just put you there, Victor, as a mod too. Because you're always. I missed the troll. Well, Ford Van Man like knocked him down. Like he was, I think, in a socially awkward or obscure spot. So. But my husband's barking downstairs, so I guess I should get off. He's probably getting hungry. Oh, I reported him because it went like not just normal troll activity, like it went violent. So I reported him. That troll name, I have the channel name here, if it's still there. D-E, yeah, that was the channel, I just left it up. Yeah, that's the channel of that troll. So if you see him pop in, yeah, it was quite, oh, no problem. So I reported him. I think Ford Van Man did too. Because what, like, from just weird creepy to like, boom, like, batch crazy. Like in like 5 seconds. I'm like, okie dokie. It's too early for trolls. That's why I like doing coffee chats, because with coffee chats, most of the trolls are in the evening, I've found. Whenever I've done an evening chat, they come down. Yeah, if you want to go look at yesterday's live stream. You can fast forward the first 10-15 minutes, and then you'll see it happening, and you're like, whoa. Because I'm reading the chat usually. Yeah, people are sad and pathetic. But I am going to be heading off because it's almost 10, and I've been on for over 2 hours. And thank you very much for all the birthday wishes. Feel free, if you want, to check out some of my videos. If not, that's fine too. I won't be on, I don't think, tomorrow live. Hopefully I'll have a video up tomorrow though. If I'm going to be live again, it'll probably be Monday. So you have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you. I'm going to be checking up on I'm going through my subscriptions, my supporting channels. What I do is I go through all my channels, and every week I'll go and watch like a video of theirs and comment and like. So my liked videos will show like the people I'm watching, because I always like a video when I'm done watching it. That way I sometimes might not remember I've watched it again. I've done that a couple times with some cooking videos, which has been kind of funny. I'm like, I think I've watched this before, and I'm like, oh, I went to comment, and there's a comment from me, like from a month ago. But yeah, so what I would do is I would go through my list here of channels and just go and start watching, watching that one, going through, and then I get to the bottom, and then I start again. So yeah, so I put my things in alphabetical order here, so you can see it starts with the numbers, and then goes down to the letters. And that's what I do. So, you have a great day. I will hopefully be commenting on a bunch of your videos. And, see you later. Bye.